I really worry about millennials and future generations when it comes to making smart money choices. So my husband, Kevin, sent me a link to this article about some chick on TikTok who pretty much lost her mind in a video about how she's a 29-year-old millennial working a full-time job with 2 part-time jobs and still can't afford her credit card debt. In the video, I have to just go ahead and say it like this. I feel like a lot of people don't understand what it means to make sacrifices in order to have the things you want down the road. There's too many people that want the right now satisfaction as opposed to working towards something for the future. Everybody wants things right now. I feel like older generations understand what it means to sacrifice and save and work towards a goal as opposed to expecting everything handed to you immediately. So this millennial, this 29-year-old, who has fake nails that probably cost at least $100, who has lip injections that probably cost, I don't know how much, I don't do those kind of things, looks Botox, I don't know what Botox costs, sitting in a nice SUV from the inside, from what I can see, with gold and diamond earrings and a gold bracelet and gold and diamond rings, and it's like, ma'am, whew, okay, so there's nothing wrong with wanting things in life and for wanting to be able to work and afford things. But the problem is, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that sometimes you have to be willing to make sacrifices in order to have what you want in the future. And a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, we live in the United States of America. We shouldn't have to sacrifice anything. It shouldn't cost us so much to live. And I 1000% agree with that. It should not cost so much to live, so much to be able to afford your own place, so much to have a car, so much to be able to eat the foods that you want, or eat healthy foods at least, or so much to, you know, just basically have the basic necessities in life. The bare necessities, if you will. But unfortunately, that is where we are, where it does cost a lot to live these days. And I feel like people who haven't had to money pinch or pinch money or whichever way it's supposed to go, or have never had a struggle in their lives, are now the ones that are having these breakdown moments on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and wherever else you can go, X, Twitter, whatever it's called. They're having these breakdown videos where it's always, and for some reason, it's always some female who looks very, very well put together having this moment where she's crying in her car, which, you know, I've done that before, but not for the same reasons. I've had small emotional breakdowns, I'm not going to lie. But they're crying in the car about the fact that they can't afford to go to bachelorette parties, or they can't afford to go to these really nice restaurants with their friends, or to weddings and stuff because they're having to pay off their credit card debt. Well, don't use your credit cards. And again, easier said than done. Even I have said, if you are in a financial struggle and it's either don't eat or use your credit card to be able to afford food, then, you know, use your credit card to afford food. But I feel like a lot of these people that are making these videos these days, these 29-year-olds, these 21-year-olds, these 18-year-olds who are crying about, you know, adult life, they've been pampered too much. They don't understand that a lot of times what they seem to be crying and bitching and moaning about are things that they could easily fix for themselves, but then they feel like they're being robbed of, you know, the American dream, or they probably don't even know what the American dream is. I'm not even going to lie. What it used to be and what it is now are two totally different things. And to these millennials and younger, I feel like the American dream to them is having the newest, nicest car, the nicest house, the ability to go out to the nicest restaurants, always have your nails done, your hair done, your eyebrows done, your whatever else done. Y'all have fingernail polish. That's about as much as I'm doing. I have gray hair because I'm not about to spend $200 to go to the hair salon and get some blonde put in here or some brown put in here or whatever. My eyebrows look like they do because I don't tweeze them. I don't wax them. They just do what they do. And I need to get my teeth done, but that costs money. I am not spending money on things that for me in the long run do not matter. Obviously my teeth matter. I'm going to at the dentist soon. But other things like that, it does not matter. But these millennials feel like they have to look a certain way. And I blame media for that. I'm not even going to lie. Media has made it so that women over time have felt more and more like they have to keep up with the Kardashians, not even the Joneses these days, but you have to keep up the Kardashians in the way you look with fillers and plumpers and injections and, you know, tuck this and expand that and whatever else. And so women are having a much harder time than men when it comes to physical appearance and the money it takes to obtain that physical appearance. But to go on TikTok and literally cry for 10 minutes about the fact that you have to work a full-time job and 2 part-time jobs to afford your credit card bills. Excuse me, y'all. I got empty stomach syndrome. I don't know if that happens to y'all, or if you haven't eaten anything, it starts to cause like this weird, like scratchy throat. Maybe it's just me. I'm trying not to cough on y'all, I promise. But then you have in this video that she's crying about, you know, her 10-minute video crying about having a full-time job, 2 part-time jobs, and not being able to afford anything. She then says, well, maybe I should just get a boyfriend so we can split the bills. That's not how life should work. It should not be, well, let me go date somebody or marry somebody so that they can pay for the lifestyle I want. Ma'am, please get over yourself. You're not that important. I can promise you that. One, a relationship is 50-50. A marriage is 50-50. It is about working together to achieve the goals that you want, not just being with somebody so they can achieve the goals you want for you while you sit there and look pampered and pretty. That's not how it works. And if that's how you think it works, you're going to have a very miserable relationship or marriage, boo-boo, just so you know. But I do feel like there are more and more people out there these days who do not understand what it means to work hard, what it means to budget. This girl even says, well, maybe I should quit my good full-time job to go back and wait tables because maybe I can make more money with my personality. All I heard was OnlyFans is next. That's what I heard from that. But it's also like, just learn to make the changes that are necessary in order to live the long life that you want. This instant gratification thing for a lot of people, I don't understand. And people are going to say to me in the comments, because it happens every time, well, look at you in your Jeep and living at the beach and whatever else. Y'all, I moved from a home to an apartment and I got rid of my Expedition for the Jeep. This is half the cost of my Expedition and my apartment is half of what the house was. You make the changes that you want in order to achieve the goals that you want. Our goal was to live close to the beach, so we made changes. We spend way less now than we did when we lived in Georgia because those are the changes and the sacrifices that we have made to ensure that we can have the life we want for more than just a year, more than just 2 years. And a lot of people these days, especially younger ones, they don't understand what it means to put off that instant gratification for the long run in order to obtain the things they really truly want, not just what they think they want and need because it keeps up with the Kardashians, keeps up with the Joneses, whatever else. There is nothing wrong with wanting your cake and eating it too. There's nothing wrong with wanting everything. The problem is when you complain that you don't have everything, but you're not doing the things necessary to actually achieve everything. I don't feel like people should have to give up food or a nice place to live or whatever else because of where our economy is, but you also have to be cognizant of where our economy is. You also have to be mindful of where you're actually spending your money. This chick said after the first of the month and she's paid all her bills, she doesn't have any money left and she has to resort to credit cards. Well, that means that you're using your credit cards for fluff, not bills. If your bills are paid, boo, you're doing good. Many people are having a very hard time paying their bills. That means you are using your credit card to go out and get your nails done, get your lip injections, get your Botox, go shopping to buy clothes, to go out to eat with your friends, to do whatever else. Your bills are paid. You shouldn't be in credit card debt at this point. If you are in credit card debt after your bills are paid, you are your own worst enemy. You are your own problem. I don't know why it's so hard for this younger generation to understand that. I literally just turned 42. I will say when I was in my 20s, I was a dumbass when it came to money. I had horrible credit. I've talked to you guys about it before. And when I hit my 30s, I woke up and said, I'm doing this to myself. I am shooting myself in the foot with the way I spend money on my credit card, the way I do not save, the way I look at everything as a right now kind of thing. And I had that aha moment of, if you continue down this path, not only are you hurting yourself, you're hurting your family financially because you're not doing what you need to do to ensure you and your family have what you need as the years progress. So I made massive changes and I took my credit from like 525 to 820, like within a year, not even a whole year, less than that, because I made the changes I needed to make to ensure I wasn't screwing myself. I made the changes I needed to make sure my family was good. And this poor 29-year-old woman who can pay all of her bills the first of the month, but then is broke because she wants to spend more money on everything else and now is crying because she needs 3 jobs to pay off her credit card bills. Ma'am, little ma'am, you've done it to yourself. I cannot feel bad for you. Unfortunately, I cannot feel bad for you. I can offer you the suggestion of stop it, quit it. You do not need all the things that you have. You want them, and I understand that, but maybe you don't need them on a daily basis. Maybe you need to learn to budget your money just a little bit better, boo-boo, because obviously what you're doing is causing you emotional turmoil because now you're having to work 3 jobs to pay off your credit card bills because you feel like you have to have your nails done, have to have your lips done, have to have this stuff done. You don't. Don't let media, social media, convince you that you have to have these things. I don't have any of that stuff done, and I have a very good marriage with a man who loves me and sees me as the most beautiful person in the world. Don't need all that stuff. Right person, not going to care that you have fake nails, not going to care if you have lip fillers or whatever else. Now, I see no problem in doing these things because it makes you feel good. And that's not what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to get that twisted. You should always do what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel happy with yourself, whatever else. But I'm just saying, if you are going to sit in your car and cry for 10 minutes on TikTok about having no money to pay off your credit card bills after you've paid off all your actual bills, you're doing it to yourself. You're causing your own stress, your own financial issues. And the only way to fix that is to stop doing whatever it is you're doing with your credit cards. You don't need 3 jobs. You just need to learn how to spend less stupidly. And that's that. SquirrelTribe, I love you. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I read the article on, I think it was Yahoo Finance, surprisingly. And then I watched this TikTok video. And the second the girl said, well, maybe I should get a boyfriend so that I can split things 50-50. Ma'am, you are giving women a bad name. Just so you know, you do not ever in life go after somebody of the opposite sex, same sex, whatever you're into, whatever. You do not get a significant other just so you can continue on with your lavish lifestyle. That's not how that works. It's love or nothing, okay? So that's that. I love y'all. How about that? I'm going to go wash the Jeep because it's dirty and it's about to storm for the next couple of days. I could let the rain do it, but I want to make sure it's clean before the dirty rain hits it. Y'all know what's in the skies. So that's it. I hope you guys have a fabulous Tuesday? Wednesday. Oh, it's hump day, my dudes. Oh, happy hump day. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I've lost the track of time. So have a fabulous hump day. I will see you a little bit later, though, with some, news related stuff. But I just wanted to do this right now because it was on my mind and I wanted to share it with you guys because I love you. So thank you very much. See you later. Bye.